Toyota trucks are different. Tacoma is built for your life's adventures. Dependable day in and day out for weekend warriors and as a die-hard work truck. Tacomas also do better when it comes to fuel costs. Now's the time to buy right. Toyota trucks are different.
Inside PressBox is presented by Freedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Freedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs. And welcome to Inside PressBox. I'm your host, Stan the Fan Charles, and you can tell by how fast I'm talking. We have a busy show this week, so let's just get to it. Can you believe that Stevenson University is about to kick off for their third season? The Mustangs in years 1 and 2. Coach Ed Haddle has coached his team to 2 victories. Can he say double that in year 3? We went to the campus to speak with Coach Haddle. We also have with us one funny guy, and he can also be one serious guy. You may know him as a comedian, or you may know him as a WBAL talk show host or a pregame host on 98 Rock. He's an old contributor to the show and a friend, Mark Unger. But first, the Orioles last played in a World Series in 1983. That was also the last World Series victory the team had. 2013 marks the 30th anniversary of that remarkable season. MAB Celebrity Services is having a big autograph show next weekend. Joining us is Mike Young, who played briefly with that 1983 squad, and I welcome a man I call a friend, too. Not a brother, but a friend. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Now, first of all, since I last saw you about 2 years ago, it's been at least close to 2 years, you got married. Tell us about that, because I didn't get married till I was 47 years old.
Yeah, I just recently got married in March, the 4th of this year, and very happy. We are spending a lot of time together doing some things with my foundation. Just a lot of great stuff happening, a lot of good things.
Well, I got to meet her, Andrea,
Absolutely.
and she's a very nice girl.
Thank you.
Very nice girl. Tell us about 1983. Do you have any real big memories of that? Because you were kind of a small contributor to that team.
Yeah, 83 was an interesting year. What it allowed me to do is allowed me to really see how the Orioles, how the team was in a whole, to be able to be around individuals that have played on the team and played in the major league for several years, to kind of get my feet wet, to get more of an understanding in regards to what would be expected of me as my years progressed.
I want to ask you about something, because I want to spend, we've got about 4 minutes on this interview. So I want to talk about the show. But 1985, it looked like you had turned the corner. You hit 28 home runs. That was the year Weaver came back and managed half the season. Did you think you had really made it at that point in time?
Well, I didn't think that I had really made it. I knew that the season that I had was a very contributing season. I obviously helped me to really take part and to be a real strong part with that with the Orioles. But at the same time, I didn't think that I really had gelled. I knew that as time went on, I would have the opportunity to get a lot better. But I tell you, playing the game of baseball, to be able to be in the major leagues was obviously a dream come true. But moreover, being able to be around individuals that have played the game much longer than I had, to be able to kind of learn from them, to take away something from them, it was just a pleasure just being a part of that team.
All right. Well, I want to have you, when we have some more time, and we can Skype sometime now. With that technology, I can have you from California.
Sure.
But let's talk a little bit about the show coming up September 6th and 7th. It's at the Holiday Inn Timonium, 9615 Deerco Road. Our friends at MAB Celebrity Services are putting this show on. The Friday night, there's some great football guests, including Ozzie Newsome, Mike Curtis, and they're free of charge, to get in there. The admission's free, the signing costs a little something. But Saturday, all day, it's going to be nothing but 1983 Baltimore Orioles. How excited are you to do the show, and how does it feel that it's 30 years?
30 years. It doesn't really seem like it's been 30 years, Stan. But to be able to go back, or to come back here to Maryland, and to see a lot of the guys that I came up through the ranks with and to actually play with, it's exciting. One in particular, Sammy Stewart, he was one of the guys, along with Eddie and a few other guys, that when I got called up from the minor leagues, they more or less embraced me with open arms. And Sammy was one individual that I thought was just a character, you know.
Well, he was a great character, and let's be perfectly blunt about it. He had some problems. Sure. He had a couple kids with muscular dystrophy, and he ended up going to prison for 6 years, and he's out. He supposedly is sober, and I'm looking forward to seeing Sammy as well.
You know, we can't pass judgment on anybody, you know, and I'm just so happy to be able to have an opportunity to see him, and I'm sure he has changed things around, and it's just going to be exciting to, and along with not only him but everybody else that's going to be there as well.
It's going to be exciting. It really is.
Exciting.
You got Mike Bodeker's going to be there. Brooks Robinson's going to be there.
Yes.
As we said, Sammy Stewart, Eddie will be there, right?
Absolutely.
Eddie's going to be there. Okay, it's going to be just about it. Bunbury will be there.
Bunbury will be there.
The only one I haven't heard is Singleton. I don't think he can make it.
Oh.
He's probably working.
Probably
working that stuff.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, we appreciate your coming in.
It's a pleasure. It's
It
always
really
a
is
pleasure.
a pleasure. Congratulations on the marriage.
Thank you so much.
I know you got some exciting things going on, and now with that Skype technology, we'll have you on again.
Sounds great.
All right, it's great to see you.
All right.
All right, when we get back, comedian and talk show host on WBAL Radio, Mark Unger, so don't go away. Join Pro Football Hall of Famer Jonathan Ogden at the Grand Lodge of Maryland on Friday, October 11th for the premier social event of the fall, the Grand Legacy Gala. Mingle with J.O. and enjoy food, fine food and cocktails, plus you can bid on silent auction items, including a game day experience with J.O. himself. Go to grandlegacygala.com now for all the details.